So today we've got a fair bit done and a fair bit still not done. I've changed the wires on the electric just in case that was something to do with the volt drop, because they were too big and I knew that, and I had so I've changed them to some that should be more right, just to see what happened. I've been through the system, I've looked, and although it's charging, the only thing it feeds is itself. Can you see? So it's not, nothing's coming out of here, and we've got power going in, but it's not coming out, and it is going down to the battery. It's still not charging anything for, like, well, not working to charge anything. Nothing's coming out the plug, so I'm well confused, and I'm gonna have to sit and read the manual. This olive tree got a haircut today, courtesy of Simon. It was growing up and has already had to create a roof repair, but before I came, so we've just trimmed the edges off there, and she'll receive some healing. Where, Bear? You're being good, aren't you? But we've got the gate open, so he's on his lead. Aren't you, Mr. Bear? Yeah? Yeah, he's a good boy. And Batty's just chilling out and staying dry on his little cushion on the top of the boxes. Aren't you, Mr. B? Hey? So we've managed to get things brought from Ahimsa, sort out some trees, all eat some nice food, walk Bear and Elsa. They had a big walk, didn't you? Hey? Yeah, you got a bit on your face. Yeah. What else? And the chest freezer's leaking, so I'm gonna get all that sorted, but it's at the moment it's raining, and the stuff mainly where the water's collecting is jars, so right now it's not too pressing, but it needs sorting and I need to sort it. But while all that went on, I've created the meals for today and tonight and tomorrow, and going through all the food and making sure that everything gets used. So we've got a bean chilli coming up, and a strange vegetable mixed stew, which I'll do with mashed potato. And we've got pumpkins cooking in the oven that doesn't want to light today, but that's okay. So from me, I shall go and see what else I can do today, and I'll catch you later. I guess you can see Bear and Elsa. Mr. Batty's on the bed. Hey. And there is still a lot of rain. So Simon's gone. Boys are chilling out. We've put what we've got from Ahimsa now has gone away. We've got a door that locks, and we have gone through the solar system and turned it off. It's not doing what it should do. I know it's not. Joe said it wasn't when he fitted it, and he didn't know why. I've had a look, and none of it's making sense. I had a look compared to our old, well, my old system, and we've gone through the manual together as well, and no, still nothing. We've turned it off, and we're going old school. Ta-da! So our old solar charge controller, straight into the battery. It started charging straight away, even on today being a bit of a grumpy day. It's awesome, and we can charge phones, whereas before I had to put that in because that just doesn't work. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed, but it's better that I can charge the phone and than not. And it seemed to be taking more power than anything else, because it was taking the power to run the screen and the LED lights, whereas that takes virtually nothing. So we're going old school for now. It's just basically the solar panels in and then down to the battery. We're on 12.4, even though today is like it is today. I'm not putting anything on charge, so we're quite happy as we are. What else is there to say? The well is nearly full, which is making me a little nervous because the water's getting near. I'm not really sure. You guys stay there. I don't want the dogs following me out in this. Keep having to dry them off. But if you look here, well, looks quite, and then you look, the water's now way up to where it's caved in, and it's a couple of feet off ground level, which makes me rather nervous, especially since it's been rising so fast at the moment. It's unreal. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what can be done. You're right, Elsa. Yes? You just have to follow me everywhere, don't you? Hey? Yeah. I see you. Hey, baby. Hello. Hello and good evening. It's late. The fire just didn't get hot enough to do the pumpkins. So we ended up having bean chilli and rice for tea. A pumpkin day tomorrow, I think, and roast. I'm going to roast some stuff tomorrow and really get the fire going. But today, no. And thanks to a friend. Thank you, Jilly. And thank you to Kate as well. We've found out the issue with the solar setup, the solar epever thing. The issue is that because of the size of it, it needs two 12-volt batteries. So it runs at 24 volts and not 12. So it wouldn't be a good idea to put two 12-volt batteries together. So until I can afford a battery that matches the battery that is the all singing, all dancing battery that I've got, then it's not happening. Which means that now we're going to have the two USBs for charging points on the old school charge controller. I'm just so pleased that we've found what the issue is. I'm pleased it doesn't have to go back. I'm pleased it's a bugger that it wasn't 12 volt and 24 and 48 like I'd read it was. But it's okay. You know, we've got a solution for now. We've got a short-term solution that will work for as long as it does. And the priority now is getting big enough panels to be able to create more power to go into the battery with the light that is there. And that way we've got enough power for phones. And to be able to do online work and stuff, which currently we've not been able to do. So our priority now is to earn enough money to pay for that. Anything else? Then after that, then I'll get a new battery, at which point that battery will then be able to attach to the battery we've got, so a matching battery in voltage and ampere hour, and brand and stuff, so it's going to have to be an AGM and stuff. And then we'll be able to run the bigger system. But yeah, so glad that it's sorted. I'm now going to sort out, what am I going to do? I'm just going to sort out this video and head to bed, because I've had a right day, which has been absolutely lovely, of getting things done. But I'm absolutely shattered. So my mate's just said she's in now, and it's like, I really wish, well, I don't wish. It would have been lovely to have the energy to go round and spend some time with my friend who lives around the corner, who I'd really love to spend time with. I just can't. I can't leave the dogs, and we've settled them down, so I can't disturb them and take them out even for an hour. I'm going to have to see if I can do it tomorrow instead. But hey, it's all good, and I'll enjoy the rest, I think. So it's another day of progress. Sometimes, even though it seems like it's slow progress, it's still progress. It's still stepping forward, and forward is the way we want to be. That's the direction we're heading. So I'm going to say, sign out for tonight. I'm going to send lots and lots of love. I'm going to remind you all to please subscribe to the channel, because it helps you keep up to date with where I'm at. And it's my way of communicating with everyone, so I don't have to write it over and over and over again. It's the other great thing about vlogging, or whatever this is called, is I've got something to refer to as I return back. So I'll know that today the well rose another couple of feet. It's close to bursting over the top of the well, but I know that today that's what the weather was doing. I know that today that, that's the level that the well was at. And these kind of things are so important when you're observing the land, that we get a record that we can look back on. So it'd be really cool if you subscribe, because you can look back on it too, and be able to help you and your land and your projects by seeing how we observe things, and sharing that knowledge, sharing them those things, those little bits and pieces, so you too can consciously create a better future, not just for us, but for at least 7 generations. Okay, take care. Good night. Mwah.